The best example of an open or, quote, jungle style for chaotic primary may be right now in the Los Angeles mayor's race, where the two top vote-getting candidates emerged for the general election as both Democrats, with the third-place candidate, a Republican, now off the ballot. The result of a major Democratic voter edge in that California city, a scholarly assessment of the technique.
The biggest pro that people come up with is that it allows more people to participate in the process, and that seems to be true empirically. You get higher levels of participation, more turnouts in open primary systems. The negative is that the parties have less in the way of control over the candidate selection, and so that has been something that people who think that the parties play an important role in winnowing the candidates.
And here in New York State, Democratic Assembly member Robert Carroll of Brooklyn, who declined an interview with us about his own introduced Assembly Bill A90 for a, quote, ranked choice voting method for nonpartisan primary elections. So nothing he wanted to say, but a Republican political analyst claiming majority Democrats see this, along with public campaign financing and even-year local elections, as ways to increase their power.
It really is a way of, if not putting the Republican Party out of business, it certainly puts them in Chapter 11.
I'm not sure it's going to put the Republican Party even more out of business than they already are, if this is passed as it appears to be constructed. But the particular combination of reforms that seem to be at issue here does suggest that it would institutionalize even further a Democratic advantage.
It's a hugely structural advantage for Democrats. It's not always going to work out for them. For example, again, in California, it didn't work out for them with the gubernatorial race because the Republican did finish in the top two. So California voters will have a choice come November between a Republican and Democrat.
Realistically, could it happen here in New York State?
Historically speaking, New York has not been one to really push on this front very hard.
And again, that was GOP political consultant Carl Calabrese. So far, no state Senate companion measure to push the open primary concept along. Dr. Neiheisel says some other states like Alaska, which went with this open primary concept, ended up going back to party-connected primaries for a variety of reasons. On your side, Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.